what's up guys? Los here from the Big Retro Show, and today I'm headed over to a local toy show. Now I haven't really been buying anything toys or video game wise, and that's simply because like I have like zero room in the retro cave, and so I'm going just to kind of like browse, but if I see something that I need to get, I'm gonna get it. I'll find room for it somewhere. But anyways, follow along with me as I head to the toy show. It's pretty cool. I used to have that toy. These are old school right here. These B-Wing fighters. I'm a sucker for Spider-Man toys. Dr. Jones. Star Wars Black. Forbidden Planet. He was so lethargic. Like, he got home, he was in 1 hour. It's the General Lee. I wonder if the horn makes the sound, huh? Damn, he's hella bloody.
That was the beginning of the scene, the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
Right after the chainsaw incident.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I told you the hamburger. And then he's got the...
This is probably like the weirdest toy I've ever seen. Burgor. Burgor.
Is that a real character?
Oh my gosh. Gourd.
It's not a real character.
I'm playing this game right now, Far Cry 4. This is the villain of it. Pretty cool.
Oh, that's the mini one. Yeah, that's the mini one.
Yeah. I'd buy it, but I don't have room for it. Of course, you can't escape games. Yeah.
I'm surprised. I mean, considering how
Fox controlled it. Yeah, I'm a Sega.
That's what it is. Yeah, guys, no matter where it goes,
I
right?
mean, Sonic is up there, but like Mario just. Is that
Hey, what's up guys? Los back here at the Retro Cave, and I'm going to show you what I picked up over at this toy show. It was a good haul. I want to say it was a good haul. I didn't spend too much money on myself. I actually ended up spending more money on my kid who was with me, who wanted these Monster High dolls, and I just can't believe the price of some of these dolls. They had some dolls there for like $1,200, all right, for some dolls. Ah, mind blowing, mind blowing. In a sense, it's kind of like the retro gaming market, right? Where the prices are just out of control. But anyways, the first thing that I picked up is actually not a video game, it's not a toy, but it is this comic book. That's right, it is a Batman comic book, and it's based on the 1989 film, the great 1989 film starring none other than Jack Nicholson and Michael Douglas. Yes, this is the best Batman, and Michael Douglas is the best Batman ever. I saw this and I thought it was kind of cool. I don't know many comic books. I'm not a comic book guy. Check out the back. I'm not a comic book guy, but I saw this and I figured, man, this looks so cool. I want this. And the condition isn't very bad at all. You know, it's actually pretty good. I think I'm going to leave it like it is, complete with the price and everything, and find somewhere on my walls for it. At the same booth, I picked up another book, and you know, this is nothing I expect anybody to know, but it is The Dark Crystal. Yes, this is based on the film of the same name. It's The Dark Crystal, guys. I thought it was pretty cool. I mean, it's a book, a kid's book. I'll show you some pictures of that. And it was only $5, and you know, for $5, I thought it was pretty cool. You know, it's a good conversation starter, especially those who grew up watching this movie in the 80s like I did. So that was my first two pickups, and I paid $15 for them. I didn't mind paying much for them. Walking along the different vendor booths, there was a lot of different toys. A lot of different, like, new toys mixed with the old toys. For the most part, it was mostly new toys that I saw at this toy show. And you know, me being an old school guy, and also being kind of like a frugal shopper, I didn't pick up any of the old school toys that I saw, and that's simply because they are just way overpriced. And you know, some of the toys there were up in the upwards of the $400 range. I saw a Sky Striker in box for like $300, and that's a toy that I used to own when I was a kid. And so, it was a little bit beyond my price range. But what wasn't beyond my price range were these little Legos, these little G.I. Joe Legos. Check that out. Yeah, I saw these at a table, and I thought they were cool. You know, I don't typically collect Legos, but I saw these, and you know, they were only like $5 each. Here's the second one. This one's the Fang helicopter. I used to have this one too when I was a kid. And I made an offer for the set, and I think I only paid like $15 for them. Here's Snake Eyes in his motorcycle. I don't think this is actually a real motorcycle, but hey, you know, it's a Snake Eyes toy. And I thought these little Lego sets were cool. You know, I typically don't collect Lego sets, and Legos have never really been my thing, but you know, I wanted to buy something, and this seemed like a perfect mixture of old toy and new toy. So I figured I'd pick it up. Now, one of the booths that was there was giving away prizes. Now, this is a booth that's staffed by the Hoodcast. These guys do a lot of podcasting. They have a YouTube channel, but they don't really use it. Their podcast is mostly like on like Spotify and other places. But you know, they do retro podcasts. They talk about wrestling, and they had a booth out there, and I got the opportunity to win one of their mystery boxes. And so, you know, I had to answer some questions from the host, and I believe one of the questions was, name 3 movies that Hulk Hogan starred in. And of course, I said Mr. Nanny and Rocky 3 as well as No Holds Barred. And so I got that one. But the one question that I got stumped on was name 3 of the Infinity Stones. I didn't know that one, but he gave me a pass. And then the other question he asked was name 2 sports athletes or celebrities that have received their own G.I. Joe figure. And of course I said William the Refrigerator Perry and Sergeant Slaughter. And because of that, I won one of their prize boxes. This is a prize box from the Hoodcast. And yeah, I'm gonna open it up and show you what I got. All right, so it looks like it's a multi-pass, Lilo Dallas. Oh, okay. Is that the character from like The Fifth Element, I believe? Check that out. I think that's the Fifth Element. I'm not quite sure. But it's like a badge of some kind. A badge, I don't know. Oh, check this out. Oh, okay. This is a Juggalo chicken nugget. That's pretty cool. My youngest is really into the ICP, and so I'll probably just give this to her. That's interesting. It's an action figure. Yeah, it is an action figure podcast. We do talk about wrestling there, and so I think that's appropriate for that. Bang your head, Stone Cold. Looks like what these are, like stickers or something. And what is this? Oh, okay. This is like a pin. It's a Hoodcast pin. Check that out. I don't know if it's in focus, but check that out. Not bad at all. And of course, the Hoodcast card. That's right. So you guys can find the Hoodcast at hoodcastaf.com, or you can just search for them like on Instagram at hoodcastaf. And checked out their podcast. That I'm gonna give them a shout out because they hooked me up with a box. They let me slip on that Infinity Gauntlet question, and I'm thankful for that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So, anyways, they did have video games over at this toy show, but man, oh man, were they overpriced. So we saw a TurboGrafx 16 box. The thing looked really good, and they wanted $300 for it. You know, us being us, we were like on eBay looking for that same item, and you know, it was like 250, 280. You know, we saw it for less, so yeah, we knew it was overpriced. And you know, admittedly, these vendors, they have to pay for, you know, the fees to get into this toy show. They have to pay for a table, so there's a little bit of overhead involved there. So I can see why there's a markup there. But yeah, I did not pick up any of the video games, and mostly that was because there was nothing that I really wanted there and nothing that I needed. You know, I really pretty much have everything that I want and need in terms of video games, except a PS Vita. And I did see one there, but I didn't bother to ask how much it was because my friend JD said that his friend has like 3 of them, and I might just pick up one from his friend. But anyways, after the toy show, we went over to the local game store, which is called Phoenix Games. Now, I didn't take any footage of my game hunting there, but I will show you what I picked up. So I picked up a copy of Super Star Wars. Yes, Super Star Wars, and that's for the Super Nintendo. And with this game, this is the last game that I needed to complete the trilogy, the Super Star Wars trilogy, because I already had Super Return of the Jedi, and I got Super Empire Strikes Back from my friend Chris from Telesplash Gaming. And so this is the last game that I needed to complete my Super Star Wars collection, and I think I picked it up for like $15. It's a good price. It's a good price for this. And I also picked up an original Super Nintendo controller to go along with that, so I could play my game, because I have an aftermarket one, and I've always just wanted the original controller for the SNES. So I picked one up. This was like $25 or something like that. And yeah, I was pretty happy, really happy with this purchase. But anyways, guys, yes, that's my haul for both the toy show and the retro game store. It was a good weekend. It was, you know, it's really good to be out among toy enthusiasts, video game enthusiasts, out in the public, because man, when COVID hit, these type of things were getting canceled left and right, and it sucked. But now that the world is returning back to normal, you know, we can go to more of these events and go to concerts and, you know, just gather without having to worry about, you know, dying from COVID. But anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think of my pickups in the comments. If you enjoyed this episode of the Big Retro Show, give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And I will see you next time on the Big Retro Show. Peace!